Moving your office, library, factory or warehouse? With Allied Pickford's Business Relocations Melbourne, relocating your business and office equipment is a smooth and seamless experience. So relax, we carry the load.
James, last time you'll face Sheeds as a opposing coach. Any sentiment there?
Looking forward to it actually, yeah. It's always a challenge. He seems to pick a better side when we play them, so he's a competitive animal and he'd love to win the game, but it's a very important game for us to win, obviously, and play well in, and we've given some opportunities to some players this week who haven't been able to get in the side, so we're looking forward to the game.
What's your take on GWS? A lot of people reckon they've gone backwards this year.
No, I don't think they've gone backwards at all. I think they've developed along the lines that you would have expected. It's a young team. They've come from, a lot of them come out of school in the last 18 months. It's a team that is going to have so much success over the next 5 to 10 years that they're developing exactly the right way.
Murray's first game back. Obviously he's made a pretty good recovery.
Yeah, he's had a tough period about 8 weeks ago, but he's trained really hard, played in the twos, and he'll get an opportunity tomorrow.
James, do you take offence from Caroline Wilson's articles saying that you're the architect behind this supplement saga?
The club's made comments in response to Caroline's comments, and I don't need to go any further than that. What I will say about the past 5 months is that there's been some, obviously, truth put out there, but the constant innuendo, rhetoric, half-truths and probably lies that have been spun about the club, the players, the great people that work here, and the half-truths, rhetoric and lies that have been spun about myself are very hurtful and very damaging. And I think that it's very hard when you keep looking at the hurtful and damaging nature of those comments. It's hard when you can't respond either. It's hard when you want to talk about the facts, when you want to explain to people what has happened here, try and find out the truth. But the club is committed to a process. We've gone down this line and we'll follow the process through. But I would say to people out there, if they're listening to the radio, they're watching this on TV, they're picking up the paper, that if you are sitting in judgment, you've made your judgment, please wait until the facts are on the table, because the facts will come out on the table very soon. And to the peers, to my peers, to the players at other clubs, to the people at other clubs, if you can reserve your judgment till all the facts are on the table and we get a chance to see the report, put our version of events across, that would be much appreciated. And I think that there's no person out there more than myself that wants the truth, that is trying to find the truth, that wants that out on the table. I understand this is a very serious issue, and we want to make sure that the issue is dealt with properly, and we want it out there as soon as we can. And if you're an Essendon supporter, Essendon member, from the players and from myself, we thank you so much for everything the way you've supported us so far, because you've given us a lot of strength through a time that's been very, very difficult. And I think that if there's any more questions on footy, I'll answer them. But on this issue, I can't answer anything else until we see the report.
Can we ask even why this week, why it seemed to be the breaking point? There's been a lot of things said about this football club over the last number of months, but was there something in particular that statement needed to be made, just to tell people to back off a little bit?
I don't think there's a breaking point. I think it's just the club defending itself.
Is it personal though, James? Is it personal vendetta now between one person and yourself?
I think I've said the club's made some very strong comments, and as I've said, what's been said has been across the whole 5 months. I've spoken about that, and if we can talk about GWS, that'd be great. If not, we should wrap it up, I think.
Let's move on to the footy, guys.
Joe Danaher, still not in the side. Just is he far away or is he any?
Joe's very close, and we've had this dilemma all year with our strong talls, and Paddy and Tommy have been playing very well in the ruck. Hurl's been playing well, Carlisle's been playing well. If we had some sort of injury, Joe would be straight in. He's playing well enough to play league football. It's just a situation, a circumstance that we have to deal with.
How about Zaharakis?
He's not too bad. He's only got 2 cracks in his back, so that'll heal up in the next week or so.
Leroy Jetta, how confident are you that he'll be at the club moving forward next year?
He's got a contract, so that makes us more confident. Leroy's a terrific player. He's another one who's been probably had to fight for a position because of the form of others. So when you're sitting, I think it's 12 and 3 at this stage on the ladder, it means a lot of players are playing well, and it's tough to get a spot.
And Tommy Bellchambers and Stewie Cramery, a couple of weeks ago, you stated your intention to keep them. Is that moving forward as you'd like?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly where the discussions are at with their contracts, but we really want to keep them. They want to stay here, and I think that's going in the right direction.
Tate Pears, rested?
Yeah, Tate's obviously had a really good run of form. He's a player who's missed some footy over the last 2 or 3 years, and I think that it's just a good opportunity to give him a break.
Has Job suffered any setbacks with his recovery from his collarbone?
No, he's going really well. He's been running for a week now, or almost a week now, doing leg weights. He's probably 2 or 3 weeks away, and looking forward to getting him back in the team.
Are you taking a cautious approach? You don't want to rush him in too early?
We'll be guided by the doctors and surgeons, and as soon as he's ready, we'll play him, but we certainly won't play him before that.
Fletcher's totally fine?
Yeah, no, Fletcher's 100% fine. Yeah, he just doesn't train much, that's all.
You've got so many tools, John. Is it going to be a dilemma, say, trade period and recontracting some of these guys? And the guys there's probably not getting an opportunity.
Yeah, look, there's issues about opportunity, but I think that all our players want to stay. It's just about trying to find opportunity for them to play, and there's only 18 positions in the team on the ground and 22 in the team. There's only so many for tools, but you need a good reserve of tools because people get injured and people in different forms, so we'd like to keep all of them. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Moving your office, library, factory or warehouse? With Allied Pickford's Business Relocations Melbourne, relocating your business and office equipment is a smooth and seamless experience. So relax, we carry the load.